What's going on, Seaport? It's Pac-Man Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and today, I gotta get an update for a lot of stuff that's been happening throughout the week. We had a homicide that happened on Sunday, March the 18th, right after St. Patrick's Day. The fatal shooting happened on Sunday night on Hurst Avenue. According to police, a disagreement between 26-year-old Joshua DeMuro and 33-year-old Kevin Gilman escalated when DeMuro allegedly shot Gilman. Gilman was pronounced dead at the scene. This time, DeMuro has been charged with murder. The investigation is still ongoing, so we got to see what was the cause behind this, what was the whole situation behind this. But I believe this is the 6th homicide of the year. And then my last piece of news, CNT actually hit the big one where they actually netted their biggest drug arrest ever reported in the history of drug arrests within the city of Savannah. The investigation began in 2017 when officials identified a drug ring operating in Chatham County. About 30 people were identified as individuals distributing large amounts of cocaine, codeine, ecstasy, and marijuana. The heads of the organization were identified as Herman Felix Williams, age 43, of Pooler, and he also has residence in Savannah, and also Omar, aka Fresh, Griffin, who ages 38. He's still on the run. He has multiple residents in Pooler, Savannah, and in the Atlanta area. And also the investigation also revealed that the organization's cocaine and marijuana sources of supply were located in Houston, Texas, and California. So these guys were had a big supply out in these states in Texas and California. And also the operation, which also started on March the 5th, resulted in the seizure of 25 kilos of cocaine, 40 pounds of marijuana, 5 ounces of ecstasy, 17 bottles of codeine, and 21 firearms, 2 of which were deemed to be stolen. Multiple vehicles were also seized by the operation, including a Chevrolet Corvette. Also, agents seized about $430,000 in U.S. currency. And also 5 Savannah residents were arrested, including Alan Grady, who ages 41, Barrington Miller, who ages 47, Justin Swinton, ages 37, William Robinson, ages 51, and also 4 Texas residents were arrested, including Christian Leeton, who ages 42, Desmond Jones, 46, Edgar Merquin, who ages 35, and Rodrigo Rodriguez, who ages 47. So a lot of people that were caught up in the operation were a little bit older people. But man, this is a win for CNT, a loss for several drug dealers within the county of Chatham County. And man, a lot of people took losses today. I mean, that's a huge recovery of drugs being inside of Savannah. When I started off this YouTube channel, I always said take the seizures of dope for granted, because when they estimate the street value, a lot of times they do get it wrong. This is more than $4 million worth of dope right here. I mean, this is the lottery for most people in the streets. So, man, this is quite historic. I never seen bricks like this, bricks stacked up, and whoever was in charge, well, obviously the people who I just named, the people that was in charge definitely slipped up. And that's a whole lot of drugs on the streets, man. Like 25 keys. That's enough drug supply for one drug dealer for a very long time. So, and that's a lot of time in prison for a drug dealer. So, so that game just really comes with dangerous territory, man. You just really in high grounds when you playing that field, especially when you with that much amount of weight, and you're in the city of Savannah. And CNT are like hawks, man. They survey and surveillance every parking lot, everything, every block. Like, these guys are like hounds, and being caught with that much amount of dope, I can only imagine the sentencing that these guys will get and everybody else will get in the near future. But any other updates for this, I'll let y'all know as well, and any other news segments that I have talked about. Also, click the link in the description box, man. If you're wondering why I haven't like do videos like so often, because a lot of times I do update my audience that's on Facebook and Twitter. I have my Facebook, Savannah Seaport News, my Twitter, same name, Savannah Seaport News 912. Click that link in the description box. It'll take you to my profiles and it'll take you to all the news that you need to know about the weeks coming ahead and everything else. But that's all for right now. It's Pacman Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and I love y'all.